I knew to myself at 6, 7, 8 years old, this was a horrible concept. And many cultures around the world really take pride in putting a good cooked meal on the table. And I remember when I was a kid living in Colorado, my neighbors were eating TV dinners, those frozen TV dinners, and I knew to myself at 6, 7, 8 years old, this was a horrible concept. I was like, what do you mean your mom doesn't cook? I couldn't understand that part of it. Mm-hmm. That just go into the freezer and pull something out, pop it in the microwave, and sit in front of a TV and eat. It was disturbing at that young age. And
it's disturbing now.
It's disturbing now, right? And so cooking was just a natural for me. It was something I never wanted to go into full time, but I knew as I was approaching into high school, and once I was graduating, that hey, I want to learn how to cook as much as I can, and I always wanted to go to Italy and cook, but not become a professional chef. I just wanted to go learn how to cook and be able to provide for myself a good meal.
So what did you want to be at that time?
I was going for business, and I wasn't really sure. I knew as a young kid, I was fascinated with you could buy something and then resell it for a lot more money. So I was like, you mean if I pay $5 for this, people would pay me 10 for it? So I was always fascinated by that concept. So I was interested in business, and I was going for a business degree in the beginning.
Okay.
And I was waiting tables at a local hotel, because that's what you did in our area, in the Catskill hotels. And so it was introduced, the whole food concept and being in business. It all just kind of started meshing together. And then once I got a job as a prep cook, as a part-time job, because I wanted to learn how to cook more. So I said, there's an opportunity for me to work in one shift a week in one place and chop some onions and learn some things. That'd be a lot of fun.
Sous chef.
And then it became very addictive.
Okay. So if you had to look at the trajectory of your career coming from your family, an immigrant family, and then changing far Midwest to the East Coast, what would be the moment of courage for your family or for you that you would point to?
The moment of courage to open my own place, or courage to...
Whatever it is, just something that made you say, should I, could I, would I? Yeah, I'm going to.
That's interesting.
I mean, obviously your grandparents have it if they're immigrants.
Yes, absolutely. So the biggest thing for me was opening my own place. And that did take a lot of courage. But it got to the point in my career where, I was told as a young chef that at some point I'm going to form my own style. And I was frustrated at first because, what's my style? What's my style? I graduated culinary school. I'm working at some big properties. What's my style?
Where did you go to school?
I went to school right here in Sullivan County. Sullivan County Community College. I got my culinary degree here locally.
Oh.
So
okay.
I was taught as a young cook, as a young apprentice, that it doesn't matter where you go to school. It matters who you work for and your work ethics. And when you're going to go work for somebody, you work for somebody who you're going to learn from. And this is a big thing that I talk about when I talk to students. Never take a job for the money. Take a job for the experience. There'll be plenty of points in your life where you need to take a job for the money because you have a family, because you have a mortgage, because you have car payments. But while you're young, living at home, and have the freedom to do this and do that, take a job for the learning experience. And that'll build the foundation, which will then help you make more money in the long run. And it's I know it's off topic, but it's a great story that I do talk to students.
It's not off topic at all. It's not off topic at all.